That the forgiveness, it wasn't for them, it was for me. It set me free.
A man wrongly imprisoned for nearly 25 years now preaching forgiveness. It might sound like a movie script, and it could soon be. Only on 41 Action News, Patrick Fazio tells us how this story of forgiveness could come to a theater near you.
Good morning. Happy Sunday. Hi. Hey, Nora.
He's traveled the world to share his story of new life after his life sentence.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, Pastor Darrell Burton inspires others at the Church of the Resurrection in Leawood.
I was in a hopeless situation, and I was really not a forgiving person.
Since becoming a pastor last fall,
good to see you.
Burton says his prayers continue to be answered.
Just in the past, a couple of weeks, people like from the Oprah Winfrey camp, people from Steve Harvey.
He says representatives and agents keep calling.
Good morning, Pastor Darrell.
Asking to turn his story into a book or movie.
But it's just coming from so many people and, in so many ways. And that's what's just keep reminding me, Darrell, it's bigger than you.
Burton vowed to spread hope as a pastor.
I've been through a hard period, so.
If he ever got out of prison for his wrongful conviction of a 1984 murder in St. Louis.
I had a 7-month-old daughter who I saw 3 times, and I didn't see her again until she was turning 25. For her, I'm a stranger that she's trying to get to know.
Burton reunited with family and friends when he finally walked out of prison decades later in 2008.
I love Darrell. I really do, with all my heart. He's such an amazing person.
After Burton wrote her letters, Kansas City attorney Cheryl Pilot took his case. Years later, she helped convince a judge to free him.
Darrell Burton's innocent. It's very obvious. There was no physical evidence. There was no motive evidence presented.
Pilot found documents that revealed prosecutors secretly reduced prison time for a criminal who testified against Burton. That man later admitted he made up his testimony.
I was so full of anger and hate and bitterness and unforgiveness. I was physically in prison, but also spiritually, I was in prison as well.
The blood of Christ given for you.
Burton decided to forgive the people who wrongly locked him up for nearly a quarter century. He doesn't forget how they fought all his appeals as he tried to regain his freedom.
It takes so long and it's so hard, to present, these claims.
Burton hopes his case will gain enough attention to help free other wrongly imprisoned people.
I don't know how, I don't know when, but I just believe it's going to become something that's going to impact the world.
So he plans to keep sharing his life story.
I'm going to give you a hug.
All right, thank you.
Whether it's in person,
how you doing, man?
In books,
That's right.
Or in movies.
Enjoy. All right, thanks.
Patrick Fazio,
nice to meet you.
41 Action News.
Pastor Burton says he is still deciding which agent to sign with for a book and movie deal. He never received compensation for his wrongful conviction. The state of Missouri fought his civil suit and won.